What's up, you guys, and welcome to Read the Room. My name is Chase the Dark Sage. Today I'm your host for another video, an update video to actually be exact, because if you guys have seen on the channel, I've already caught up to JOJOLands. Oh, it's crazy. I know, it's a crazy ride that we've been on. A lot of you guys have probably been here since the Still Ball Run readings. I want to say shout out to y'all, but a lot of y'all also came from the JOJOLands videos as well, so shout out to y'all as well. A lot of y'all have been through with me starting from Still Ball Run, because obviously I watched all the parts of the anime before Still Ball Run. I created a channel by one to read Still Ball Run, and now I'm caught up to the JOJOLands. I'm caught up with you guys. It's a crazy revelation to even go through, but we finally done it. We have made it here, baby. And oh, it's a euphoric experience, man. It's a very euphoric experience. I want to say shout out to all y'all, because obviously throughout that time we have hit over 1,000 subscribers, which is also crazy as well. We've been very consistent on the channel, putting out 2 videos a week. Oh, I feel like I'm going on a presidential run right now with how hard I've been going. Besides all that, I want to say thank you and shout out to you guys, because obviously without you guys, I wouldn't have been pumping out the content as much as I have been. So shout out to you guys, because y'all are the motivating factors for this channel, and you guys always coming through in the comments, liking the videos, interacting, doing all that good stuff. I also appreciate that as well. So I gotta tell y'all that. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. But now it's time to give an update. It's time to get down to business. We're caught up to JoJo's. What's going to actually happen next for the channel itself? Well, I already have some read-throughs that I've already recorded and planned out. Now, if you guys have been on the Patreon, whether you can become a free member or you can actually become a $1 member, you can see all this stuff early. I've actually, at this time, finished 2 read-throughs, and I've now finally finished the recording for the last read-through that I finished. And the 3 read-throughs that I did was Them as Questions, which is a spinoff of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure by Araki. Bao, which is the manga that first came out before Araki made JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and recently Crazy Diamond's Demonic Heartbreak, which is a comic spin-off set between the events of part 3 and part 4. And if you were a Patreon, you would have saw this stuff like weeks earlier, but it's all right because we bring it into the YouTube as well. But sadly, because all this stuff is Shueisha property, I gotta blur it out on the channel. If you guys do not know, if you guys are new to the channel, the reason I blur out manga panels on the channel is because, well, Shueisha, they are some butt wipes, as I always say, and they will look at certain things, they will claim certain things, not even claim, they'll strike those things, and if they start going down the whole list of stuff that's not unblurred on the channel, Read the Room would cease to exist. So in order to protect the channel, I do have to blur some of the panels that I do. That way we can keep doing what we do on this channel, and that way we could be under the radar away from Shueisha. But that's the sad part about doing some of these read-throughs, is that I do want to have some of this stuff unblurred. Now, you can go to the Patreon and see all this unblurred, but I know some of you guys, you might hate going to the video and you have to click on another tab to actually read it along with me, which, I mean, it isn't much, but I get that it is more than what you would usually do with someone else. So I do want to say to people that have stuck around with me doing that, I highly appreciate y'all. But now it's time to get to business. I've gotten those read-throughs out of the way. Those will be coming to the channel, and I am anticipating Thus Spoke Rohan Kisha, but here's the question I have. I've read some of it already, and I've watched the anime when it first came out. Do you guys want me to start all the way over, like from the first chapter of Thus Spoke Rohan Kisha for that read-through, or do you want me to start with the parts I have not read? Let me know in the comment section down below, but we will definitely be doing Thus Spoke Rohan Kisha on the channel itself, but we'll probably do it in spurts and bits here and there. I'll probably sprinkle it throughout the channel over time. But now it comes to the really tough question I gotta ask you guys. What do we read next on the channel? Well, I have some suggestions, and I want to see what you guys think about these suggestions and my thought process for going through with some of these things that I kind of want to talk about or read on the channel itself. We have Fire Force, which is a manga series and anime series, if you haven't seen it, that's really big, that's also produced by David Productions, and I really enjoy Fire Force. I really like the anime for it. Now, I do think it's more so on a very fun and enjoyable aspect. I don't think it's the greatest in storytelling based off of what I've watched so far, but I enjoy Fire Force enough to where I even bought some of the figures and merchandise, which I just not realized you guys can't see. But I enjoy Fire Force, and Fire Force is pretty cool. It's basically people with different types of fire abilities itself. I don't want to get too much into it because I don't really know how to explain it well, but I really do enjoy Fire Force as anime, and I kind of want to reread it, start over from the beginning, and like actually read the whole manga since it is finished. So I'm thinking about Fire Force. You guys let me know down in the comment section down below. Another series I'm thinking about doing, and I'm pretty sure you guys might want to go with this one instead over everything else I'm going to list, is Fist of the Northstar, the series that helped inspire a lot of manga series, but also helped inspire JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. To actually read through all of Fist of the Northstar, one of the most OG manga that is like huge, for us to go through that on the channel would be crazy. I'm just saying. And the big buff, man, we gonna get the part 1 through part 3 vibes all over again. Now, obviously, we're not gonna get stands, but we're gonna get a big buff guy having to fight with his big muscles. Shoot, I might start going to the gym even harder if I start reading that. I don't know. You guys let me know. I gotta see if I gotta do the, oh my OLC. Well, I don't know what he says or how he says it, but basically you're already dead. Oh my gosh. I've only read the first volume of the actual physical manga right here that's like right behind me. I've only read the first volume, so I'm basically going into this almost blind, but that's the only piece of information I know about that manga series. So let me know if we should do Fist of the Northstar on the channel as well. Now, another series I know this one's super off. This one is going to be super off compared to what we've been reading on the channel. I kind of want to try Pokemon Adventures. Now, if you guys don't know, I'm a huge Pokemon Gens 1 through 3. I'm a huge Pokemon Gens 1 through 3 fan of the series. I really like the games. I love the games. I love the first 1 through 3, like blue, green, yellow, red, all that. I like that. I also like crystal and silver and platinum, whatever those are. And I love ruby and sapphire and emerald. Oh, those are my gens right there. Oh, those are my gens right there. That's all me, baby. That's all me. I even bought this little nifty thing just so I could play some of those games on again to relive my childhood and to just be enthralled with the nostalgia. But I heard that the Pokemon Adventures manga itself is a bit darker than the actual anime series for Pokemon, and Pokemon the anime series itself ain't dark, but I heard that like Pokemon die in Pokemon Adventures. We getting dark like that? Oh my gosh. I really want to try it out. Plus it kind of goes with the JoJo theme of something else is fighting for you. You kind of control that thing. Now obviously it's literally two separate beings and not a manifestation of your soul and spirit, but it's still something different fighting for you on your behalf. So I don't know. You see I got all those Pokemon right here. Y'all see I got all that Pokemon right there. Should we read Pokemon Adventures on the channel? Let me know. And some other series I kind of want to list off is like Dead Man's Wonderland, which I've only seen the first season of, but there's only one season of the anime actually out, but there's way more content after that from the actual anime counterpart. We also have Slam Dunk, which is a basketball manga made by the same person that made Vagabond, which, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. But I heard that Slam Dunk is really good. I even bought all of it so I could read it, but I don't know if I want to read it like on my own time or should I read it on the channel with you guys. Another series I have is Dragon's Quest. Now, Dragon's Quest kind of gives me Dragon Ball vibes. I've only read the first volume of it, and I played a bit of the games when I was younger. Dragon's Quest is one of those series that I kind of want to get into. I'm not really sure. You guys gotta let me know what you guys think about Dragon's Quest or any of the other series I talked about previously. And the last three series I want to mention is Zatch Bell. If you don't know what Zatch Bell is, I really actually don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of like JoJo's, but kind of like Pokemon, where it's like you have this little thing and it's like a little miniature person and it fights for you. Like I said, it's kind of like Pokemon, but I haven't watched Zatch Bell in so long that I can't really describe it well because I don't know the correct terminology. I know someone's gonna kill me, but Zatch Bell is definitely my era, but I've only watched through some of the anime like once when it was on TV, which I might be showing my age depending on how old you are, if you know what I'm talking about. We also have Reborn, which is another series about a mafioso family that has babies, they have rings, and they also have like powers within those rings or within the families itself. There's different families, and it goes from like a gag manga like an action shonen manga. I don't know. I haven't read Reborn, but I've watched some of the anime growing up, like when I was a preteen. So going back into Reborn might be fun, but I don't know if you guys will be interested in that. And the last series I got, and I know that this one is a long stretch for everybody on this channel, is Boba Bo. I'm serious when I nominate this one because I love Boba Bo. I bought the anime Blu-ray. I haven't watched it yet, but I remember every Saturday night I would rush home just to see Toonami and just to see Boba Bo come on. And oh man, to me, it's like one of those archetypal shonen series and manga where it's like it starts off as a gag. It's a huge gag series, a lot like Dragon Ball, but then it also has like sprinkles of like great action thrown within it, but it's mostly a comedy series. So I'm pretty sure if you like something like Gintama, but like more corny jokes and punchlines, then you'd probably like Boba Bo. But I really want to read Boba Bo. I don't know. I just don't know. There's so many things to read on the channel that I can't decide. So I'm leaving that to you guys. Which one should I do? Should I read all those series I talked about? Should I actually just read one series, concentrate on that? Or like I said, should I read all those series, but should I just like do like different things for each week? Like, oh, this Monday is going to be Pokemon. Thursday, because you guys know I upload Mondays and Thursdays, this Monday is going to be Pokemon, and then Thursday is going to be Fist of the Northstar, and then next Monday, the Monday after that, we're going to have Dragon's Quest, and then we're going to have Dustbolt Rohan Kisha. Should I sprinkle it up like that, or should I continue doing these full-on read-throughs, just concentrating on those read-throughs that we're currently going through, or should I sprinkle it through? Let me know in the comment section down below. Before you think that we're not going to do any more JoJo content, stop that thought right there. We're going to do more JoJo content. I actually want to find some way for you guys to send me links to stuff, because I don't know, I'm testing this out. I kind of want to read some fan manga for JoJo's, maybe some fan made stuff for JoJo's, and I also want to react to theories on JoJo's, where you guys send me like some Reddit threads where I go through like some speculations and some theories that people have on JoJo's, the characters, the storyline, what things might happen later on. Since we are caught up, we could fully go into speculation territory. We could react to some of these fan threads, or some of these threads are just speculating, or like putting certain pieces together that Araki forgot, or things like that. We could react to all types of stuff. Like I said, we could react to fan-made manga, we could react to theories and speculations, actual topical conversations, or we could actually react to fan animation. We could react to that type of stuff as well, since, you know, we do a lot of JoJo stuff on this channel. So if you guys are interested in doing any of that on this channel right here, as I've been saying the whole video, let me know in the comment section down below. I am super hyped to see where the next step of Read the Room is, because obviously we're still going to be reading JOJOLands. That's not going anywhere unless JOJOLands stops. Then we're not going to be reading JOJOLands anymore. But besides that, whenever JOJOLands does come out with a new chapter, I will be trying to read it the same day and put it up on the Patreon the same day. But the day afterwards, I will be trying to put it up on the channel, but it's obviously going to be blurred. So if you want to see it unblurred and the day it came out and my reaction, go to the Patreon, lowest tier is $1. But if you want to see it on the channel, just stay subscribed to the channel as you have been already. But I'm ready to see where the next step is for Read the Room, and I'm ready to see where this is going to go. And next week, don't worry, trust me, I got some other videos coming out with something about Dragona and potentially her gender identity becoming a central plot point at one point of the story. Now, one of my theories that I'm going to give right here, because I didn't give it in that video at the time, I think Dragona's gender identity will be a central plot point at one point, like for her character arc itself, right? Because think about it like this. With Dragona's character, we all believe that she's trans. With the manga's pretenses and context, we're supposed to believe that Dragona is a trans woman. But hear me out when I say this. Araki is one of those people that will let you know what something is, or when something is supposed to be something, specifically in the manga. There's a lot of things that really isn't implied. Like, we could think certain things at times, but Araki will straight out say it through the manga at some point. So that's why I think, because of Dragona getting sexually harassed at the beginning of the story, us getting that flashback to Dragona, I think that something's going to happen with their gender identity later on that will actually be a plot point within the manga itself. But trust me, I will be having a video on that, so make sure you stay tuned to that video. But these are my thoughts after actually making that video, because I forgot to put these thoughts in that video itself. But we're going to be talking about the controversy, whether Dragona's black, and Dragona's gender identity actually applying to the story itself, because I have a theory. I do have a theory itself. So make sure you check out that video next week, and we will be coming out with a JoJolian manga review video next week as well. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel for that as well. But yeah, that's about it for the docket. That's all the updates I have. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section down below. I'll hopefully maybe put up, I can't put up a poll, so I might have to put a comment and you guys like that comment, or comment under that comment for the things that I am reading and the stuff that you guys want to vote for me to read. I know a lot of you guys don't see the community post, so I do want to throw a poll over there just to see what the temperature check is on that as well. But I will mainly be doing it through this video to see what your guys' reactions are and what you guys want me to talk about or read on this channel right here. And I don't know, I gotta find a way for you guys to send me links on stuff to react to for the channel as well. So I might make a new section in my Discord to where you guys can comment some of the stuff you guys want me to react to or like read on the channel, and kind of like, I don't know, give my opinion on like some speculations, or watch some like theory videos or explanation videos or things like that. So I don't know. This is going to be a fun new phase for the channel itself, because we're not just going to be reading JoJo's anymore. Now, we still are going to read JoJo's. We still are going to read JoJo's. And like I said, Bow, Dead Man's Questions, and Crazy Diamonds Demonic Heartbreak will be coming to the channel. But trust me, we'll be sprinkling some other stuff too. So I got to prepare for that in advance, because you guys know I got to stay ready. Look, if I stay ready, I ain't got to get ready. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you are new to the channel, you haven't already, like, hit the subscribe button, post notification bell, and check out the Patreon, lowest tiers of $1 to see all the stuff that I do on this channel weeks ahead of time and unblurred on there. But if it's non-Shueisha thing, then we can actually have it unblurred on the channel. But if it's owned by Shueisha, if it's published by Shueisha, we blurred it out on the channel. But like something like Fire Force, Pokemon Adventures, we could read that uncensored all on the channel, unless it's like a nude woman. Then I obviously have to censor it and put that on the Patreon uncensored. But I am going to be putting everything on the Patreon weeks ahead all the time. But if it's a Shueisha property, it will be blurred on the channel. But if it's not Shueisha, we'll be reading it unblurred on the YouTube channel itself. But I can't even say as usual because we don't have a playlist to direct you to. Something's right here, and my latest video is right here. Thank you guys for watching. Dark Sage out. Peace. Doja.